Hello and welcome to another Let's Play Pokemon TCG Online. I'm Daniel, one of the hosts on the Reasons I'm Broke podcast, found right here on YouTube every single week. As you can see from the bottom here, we are going back to our Gengar deck, going with the expanded format, the Nerd Up Media Gengar Chandelure combination. Haven't seen that one in a while, and we're already off to a great start by going up against John, 6996, who uses our weakness, which is Dark types. We will give it a shot. We rarely win against Dark types, but come on, maybe Chandelure, Gengar, maybe Mega Gengar can go for it and pull a win for us this week for today. I do want to start off by thanking any of the listeners from the podcast who are watching the Let's Play. Hope you enjoy it, and also to our subscribers out there right here on YouTube who subscribe for the unboxings or for the TCG Online games. I do want to point out that we are very close to hitting 300 subscribers, so huge thanks to all of you already for getting us this far, and also to all of you who left us. We hit our 20th iTunes review also for the podcast, so huge thanks if you contributed to that as well. If you haven't seen or heard the podcast, check it out right here on YouTube, also available on iTunes, as well as any other podcatcher that you might have on your iDevice or your Android device. Also available on desktop for stream at www.thereasonsimbroke.com. You can also check out a link at nerdupmedia.com where you will find other podcasts on the network, like Those Two Jerks, The Read Pile, and Let's Plays like the Lazy Gaming Guys. So far we've gotten no basics twice. Let's see if this is a third time, and it is. So that will give them the option so far to get up to 3 cards from their deck, just the top 3. And we do start off with a Litwick. We've got a Chandelure, we've got the Pokemon Fan Club, Teammates, Tierno, a couple of different things we can hopefully utilize. Right now I'm going to try to draw up a rare candy so we can move on up to Chandelure as soon as we can. But it's not going to be too easy, especially with this Gengar EX that's going to give us trouble with the ability. Each of your Pokemon that has any dark energies attached to it has no retreat cost. And they've already put the Assault Vest on it. They're going to go ahead and feed the Zorua, which gives it next turn the Dark Edge, discard energy attached to this Pokemon for 30 damage, which would be the game right away. So first I'm going to try to get some energies with Professor's Letter. I did modify this deck a little bit. I got rid of 1 Psychic Energy from the deck, and I went ahead and put in a Professor Burst just to try to get some more cards and try to get this deck moving a little bit more. So far, it looks like this will be a very quick match. I was going to go with Pokemon Fan Club, but I was trying to get that rare candy for next turn. They do have a resistance to Psychic, so it does not do anything at all. They just need 1 energy to put on the Zorua, and they can attack with Dark Edge, which is our weakness, and that will be the game. Let's see if they have that energy. Yes, they do. There it is. Will they play any supporters before they attack? No need. Dark Edge, weakness, 60 damage on Little Litwick. And as expected, we did get our defeat against the Dark deck. So let's jump on into another one. I do want to remind Brokettes that we will have some booster packs to open at the very end, just as we usually do. Let's see who the next opponent is. And as you see right at the bottom, there's a Versus Rewards ladder, a brand new one. Tons of Psychic types on there. Next opponent is Pika0895, who uses Grass, Colorless, and Psychic Pokemon. So let's go ahead and flip, see who goes first. Let's go with Tails, as we usually do. We lost again. Alright, so we've got no base. Oh, we got one. Never mind. There we go. And we are finished there. Got our prizes out, and they have no basics that time. So we will get the option of drawing an extra hand right afterward. Sorry about that bit of silence. One of the things with recording live is the drink of the day is Magic Hat 9, and slamming that down on a table will immediately get all that foam up, so that just happened. Not a big deal, not a huge mess, but now we're back on track. Sceptile EX. They've got Tierno. Who else is down here? We've got a Nincada. That full art Sceptile, it's beautiful. I love that card. See it in play very often. Sleep Poison, flip a coin of heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep and poisoned for 10 damage. That is amazing. Alright, so first we're going to go ahead and feed Little Litwick. We could go for We could go for Professor Birch, maybe next turn, and maybe we'll draw up a rare candy. So we do get a heads. Gives us a little bit of time, a little wiggle room. 20 damage on the Sceptile EX. Unseen Claw, if your opponent's active Pokemon is another very quick match, all because we keep starting off with Little Litwick. That's alright. They're going to get 2 more Pokemon, Lugia EX and a Kangaskhan EX. Bam! 2 energies, 60 damage, and another defeat. This is starting off just like the last Let's Play, except this time it's our Psychic deck that is not doing too well. Next opponent, let's try it again. Rumatsu, who uses Psychic and Colorless types. And they are calling the coin flip here. And we got it. So let's see if, let's go first and see if that changes our luck a little bit. Another, another Litwick. Try to shuffle our deck a little better. Let's see if we can. No basics on their end. They've got a Lysander, Team Flare Grunt, Heart Charm. See if they have anything that time. And they do. That will get us our bonus card. Got a couple of energies, got a teammates. Nothing as far as draw support. The teammates won't do us any good if our Little Litwick gets knocked out right away. Alright, let's see. Yes, we will get an extra card. Another energy. And another energy. Alright, let's feed the special energy onto Litwick and end our turn. So right now they've got Muna, See Through. Your opponent reveals his or her hand. Double Headbutt, flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. They're going to go with Professor's Letter. We got a Regigigas. Donk does 80 damage. Your opponent's next turn, any damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 40. Does 80 damage if they have even just a double colorless energy. That will be another very quick match. So the game is just telling me, are you sure you want to attack already? You haven't attached an energy? Yes, we do. We've got a double colorless, but I mean, it won't be any use to us unless we can get that Chandelure out there. There's the double. Another very quick match. You know what though? Someone is gaining a lot of versus ladder rewards right now, and it's not us. Something different, something that does not start us off with a Litwick. So waiting on them to load. Next opponent is Nabi Handres, and we will call Tails. The Gengar laughs at us, and we lost the coin flip. Another Litwick, perfect. No Gengar EX in 4 games. No Gengar. Alright. No more whining. We'll finish here. They put on a Suicune, the safeguard ability, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by Pokemon EX. So maybe that time it was okay that we did not start off with a Gengar EX. Although we still could have attacked the Glalie EX, which is the one they're going to be feeding. Ice Breath, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Instant freeze, 50 damage. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 100 damage. They're going to go ahead and do Max Elixir, I believe. Yeah, look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach a basic energy card you find there to a basic Pokemon on your bench. Looks like they didn't find one that time. So let's go ahead and do Professor's Letter and get some energies on Litwick. There's 2 of them there. Alright, feed 1 to Litwick, and we will use Tierno to draw 3. We can evolve it into Lampent next turn, but for now, looks like that is all we can do. We're going to trip over Tails, so it just does 10 damage. And what did they attach? There was a special, okay, so Rainbow Energy on the Glalie EX. We've got 2 rare candies, a Lampent, we've got a Charon, Dimension Valley, Versus Seeker, double colorless energy. So we'll see what the Charon gets as next turn. We're not going to evolve into Lampent right away. Fighting Fury Belt, beautiful card. You're going to see that in play very often in Standard. Alright, so we do get another energy. Let's go ahead and go for Charon first. There's a Chandelure, awesome. So let's go ahead and rare candy into Chandelure. There it is. And we will put a special energy on Chandelure. Put out the Dimension Valley. We'll save the Versus Seeker, and let's go ahead and do Curse Drop. We're going to put all 6 onto the Glalie EX, since that is the one that they seem to be building up. Alright, slowly but surely, one more. So all 6 damage counters on Glalie EX. It brings it down to 100 hit points. There's nothing on the Suicune yet, so I was not too worried about it. They're going to put another energy on Glalie, another Rainbow Energy, which brings it up to 80 damage. There's the switch right there. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 100 more damage. So right now, they're not going to hit that. They're going to get 50 damage onto Chandelure, 60 with the Fighting Fury Belt. Alright, so we need to get some basics on this bench now, or that will be another very quick match. So come on, Tierno, what do you got for us? General says, here's some energies. Oh, man. Fine. Whatever. We're not going to last another one, I don't think. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Let's not give up. Get rid of all those energies on our hand, and at least reduce their chance of hitting the higher version of Instant Freeze. So they did 60 damage. I think with... maybe we'll make it one more turn. I don't know. I'm not going to feed Chandelure. Let's go ahead and do Curse Drop. Yes, we want to attack. And put it all on Glalie again. So they do additional damage thanks to the Fighting Fury Belt. They also have higher hit points because of that very same card. I believe that brings it up by 40. So they might have more health than we think here. Let's take a look at it. If it'll let us. There we go. Still getting used to this new format. The basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets 40 more hit points and attacks do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So there it is. 60 more damage. We're down to 10 hit points on poor Chandelure, and we draw up another energy card. It's got to be something. It's got to be a basic. Come on, Tierno. Tierno says no. We're not going to go that way. Oh boy. I guess we'll put the Lucky Helmet on Chandelure. Came a little too late. We're just going to try for Curse Drop again. How many are left on this thing? So we got 50, 160, 170. Is that how many? It's got, so 40, 50. I'm just going to put them all on here. I don't know if they automatically raise the hit points on it. So 200, no, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 hit points away from knocking it out and going after Suicune. So we did not get that one. There it is, Instant Freeze, there's a knockout. I bet you from the Lucky Helmet we're going to draw up 2. We're bringing down the Glalie EX with us, which does not matter because that was our last Pokemon. There's a Dimension Valley, and there's a Gengar EX, which we could have definitely used. Oof, that's a tough one. 0 for 4, Brokettes. Not going well. It's 2 straight TCG Let's Plays that we have not done well on. So we're going to continue and hopefully win a match today. Keep on with the Gengar. I know Brokettes love the deck, so it's either this or the Durant Bunnelby deck, and we're going to continue with the Gengar EX. For the other one, you can tune in to the previous episode, which should be on our Let's Play playlist right here on the channel. Next opponent is Pyramid 2-Head, who uses Steel, Fighting, and colorless types. And they're going to go ahead and call the coin flip. Let's see if we get it. Nope, they got it. Two Litwicks, just to insult us a little more. Not a single Gengar. We'll put out the other one. Lunatone. That reminds me, Pokemon Sun and Moon. Tune in to Sunday's episode, which is episode number 181 of the Reasons I'm Broke podcast, to hear us cover the latest information, the almost no information on Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's still awesome, though. People are very excited. And it was huge news to know that they are going to make it available so that the virtual console games from the Pokemon Red, Blue, Green if you're overseas, and Yellow, you will be able to transfer those over to Pokemon Moon and Sun. Very smart move on Game Freak's part, on the Pokemon Company, because they are catching right now all that nostalgia from the virtual console games, and if they want to continue their journey, they're saying, hey, go ahead and buy this new game, the latest one in the set, and you can bring over your Pikachu, you can bring over your Bulbasaur, your Charmander, whatever it is that you caught in those original virtual console games. Bring them on over, and you can continue and battle them against the latest Pokemon. I love it. I think it's very smart, and of course, we're going to be playing the latest ones in that series. So let's go after Pokemon Moon here and do 10 damage on it. It brings it down to 70 hit points. In the meantime, they do have the Aegislash that they are building up. If they've got a Switch and a Double Colorless Energy, that will also be a very quick match. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's an awesome announcement. If you went to regionals at all throughout the weekend, congratulations. Hope you did well. I'm sure there were a lot of crazy decks out there. Also, Pokemon Generations, the Mew box, the Celebi box, both out now. We are going to be doing an unboxing very soon on the Mew box that we did end up getting. 2 booster packs are included in that, and also the Mew Special Edition card as well as the Mew pin. And of course, they're doing that with every legendary Pokemon that they are giving away in these special packs. Alright, so let's go ahead and Versus Seeker with Charon, and we'll try to draw up 3 more cards on our hand. Hopefully we can finally use a Gengar EX. Do we draw it up? And we get a Rock Art instead, which we can use on a future Chandelure. Let's go ahead and feed the Litwick that we have on bench. And we will just do a trip over attack and do 20 damage this time. We actually got our heads. Alright. But yeah, that Mewtwo Generations box, very hard to find. A lot of card shops are bringing up the prices on them because of that. eBay scalpers, if they were trying to buy them up, they did have to pay a little bit more for them, or if you got them for $12.99 at Target or $11.99, awesome, that's even better for you. But it looks like a great box, and a box that everyone was allocated because they did not expect this kind of response for these Pokemon Generations packs. That being said, this set of Generations is not the same one in which they're reprinting the original base set. So no word, as far as I know, on whether or not that is coming to North America or not. Definitely hope it is. And from what I understand, it's supposed to be like you get the entire set in one box. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if they did it in booster packs, that would also do well. Either way, I think if they bring it to North America, people are going to be really excited and they're going to drop money on it. Alright, so let's go ahead. We could do Lysander. What's this attack do? It does 30 damage, 20 damage. Actually, that's not too bad. So let's go ahead and try to draw up 3 more. So where's the Versus Seeker? There it is. Let's see if we can pull a Chandelure with this Charon. We've already got the rare candy. We've got a Double Colorless Energy. I'm not too worried about the Dimension Valley. So let's draw up 3 more. Brings our deck down to 35. No Chandelure. We do get a Pokemon Fan Club that we can use next turn. I'm not going to feed anyone. We've got the Rock Guard. I'm probably going to... I might as well attach it to little Litwick down here. And we will just do another trip over attack. Yes, we have not fed anyone. Another head. Look at us. 20 more damage onto the Lunatone. Brings it down to 30 hit points. We do have a resistance to the Lunatone, so it won't do any damage to us. But I don't think they're going to be attacking that. I think they have enough now to go after, to switch on over and do some serious damage with the Aegislash. I do want to know, though, if you got a Pokemon Generations pack, let me know in the comments below what you ended up pulling. I hear the EXs and the cards in there are much easier to pull this time around, just because it is a smaller set. And I'm sure they include... They make sure to include an ultra rare or something really cool looking in each pack just to make it worth the pack buy. I've even seen pictures on Twitter of people buying an entire case of them with 12, and they just have all the Mews and they pull out the packs. I don't know what they do with the pins and the special card, but they have all the packs and they're just doing openings on that, which is amazing, astounding. Good on you if you can get your hands on that many of them. So they're going to level ball and get a Bronzong, which does give them the Metal Lynx ability, I believe. Once they're in your turn before you attack, you may attach a Steel Energy card from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. So that will power up that Aegislash even more. And they're going to evolve the Machop into Machoke. And what else do we have? We're resistant to both of those, but let's see if they're switching on over now. Yep, there it is. Aegislash is out. The Slash Blast does... Damn. 110 damage. We get 2 more cards out of it. We pull out Little Litwick, and we did not get a Chandelure out of that. Alright, so we draw up again. We still don't get one. Let's go ahead and do Great Ball. Is there a Chandelure there? No, but there is a Gengar. Gengar's there to help. Alright. Do I want to go with draw 3 or do I want to do Pokemon Fan Club? Let's draw 3. I think this is our final Versus Seeker. Come on, Charon, you got to help us out. We need a Chandelure. Oh, you're killing me, man. Alright. What we're going to do instead is we're going to feed the Gengar EX that we have down here. I could have bought some time with the Lysander, but I mean, this thing has one... I mean, I guess I could have switched to Machoke, but this is not good. Alright, it's going to be... Gengar is going to have to be the hero here today. We're just going to trip over attack, does not matter. There's a resistance to the Aegislash, and it's their turn. At least we have the Rock Art, so they won't get away with at least 60 damage being done to the Aegislash. This attack does 20 more damage for each Steel Energy attached to this Pokemon, so they can keep stacking that thing on there. I could have dragged out that Machoke, but I don't know. I don't know how much time that would have bought. So 60 onto Aegislash EX. We've got our Gengar EX out there. Alright. Let's Pokemon Fan Club and try to draw out some more support here. We've got another Gengar EX and we've got a Little Litwick. They've got 4 prizes left. There we go. We are going to... Could do the Dimension Valley, but let's hold off. We'll do a double colorless energy onto the Gengar EX. We'll save the special energy on it, and we will do Dark Corridor attack, at least poison up the Aegislash there. And we will switch on over to this other Gengar EX. So the Mighty Shield ability, let's see what that does. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks that from each of your Pokemon that has any special energies attached to it. So all we could do to it was poison it up. That's not going to get us any damage on this thing at all. Maybe the Night Assault would have been a decent attack too. By attacks without damage. Yeah, the Night Attack would have worked. But I think I'm going to finally drag out the... Oh, they're going to do an Escape Rope themselves. They're going to switch on over to Lugia. So we want to put out as the main 2. So amount of energy attached to both. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That would do 120. I guess I'll put out the other Gengar. So their poisoning goes away. They've got the other Lugia EX. So there's the Air Ball. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 120. On to Gengar EX. We're still alive. And we draw up. Alright, so what do we want to go with here? I guess we'll do Evo Soda and see if we can find a Lampent. There's a Lampent right there. Might as well evolve that now. We could put energy on it, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll save the special energy for now because we could switch on over next turn. We've got the Mega Gengar Spirit Link. I'll save that. We've got the Lysander. We won't die, though, from the Lugia EX's attack, so I'm not going to switch yet. I'm going to save the Dimension Valley as well. Let's go ahead and Dark Corridor the Lugia EX. At least poison it up to 60 damage to it. And pull out the Gengar. Things are still not looking good. They still have 100 hit points on it, and it doesn't look like we're going to be able to knock it out. We still have 6 prizes. They've only got 4. I do still have that Lysander, though. I'm just waiting to pull out the Chandelure so I can drag out one of the other Pokemon and just start sniping out these Pokemon from the bench, and just hope that they don't have a double colorless energy on hand to switch on over from the Machoke. Although I also have this Bronzong right here that would Yeah, let's do that instead. We'll drag out the Bronzong, assuming we can pull a Chandelure from our deck. So there's another energy on Lugia EX. It will do less because there's none on this Gengar that we have. So 2, 4, 6, 80. They're going to take another 10 from poisoning. And it's our turn. So they're down to... wow, where the hell is this thing? Okay, still no Chandelure. I'm going to... Alright, so let's attach the special energy on the Gengar EX. And we will... crap, because that's still going to get us, I think, 110, 40, 60, 80, 100. That would still knock out the Chandelure. Let us drag out the Bronzong. We'll do that instead. We've got the Dimension Valley that I will save. Gengar Spirit Link, yeah, I'm not going to attach these yet. So we will... I could poison up the Bronzong. Now let's not attack. Alright, so we've got 70, 70, we've got 170 on that one. We got a little more. The bigger threat right now is the Aegis Slash because of that ability. So let's go ahead and put 3 damage counters on it, bringing it up to 100. They still get bonus hit points because of that Fighting Fury belt, but let's hope they don't have a switch or an escape rope. So they've got an energy they're going to attach to Bronzong, and that might be all they can do. Alright, come on, Chandelure. Killing me, killing me, killing me. Alright. So let's go ahead and reduce our hand. We're going to do a Dimension Valley. I might as well attach a Gengar Spirit Link. So we'll put it on the Gengar that can't attack quite yet. We have to feed an energy on someone, so we're going to put it on Lampent in case we get that Chandelure. And now we're going to Professor Birch. So are you sure you want to do this plainly? Yes, we know. We're trying to get Chandelure. We do get ahead 7 cards, and no, it's not happening, guys. It is not helping us at all. Killing us. Alright, so we're going to get 2 more energies and just reduce our chances, bringing our deck down to 19. There's got to be a Chandelure somewhere in there. Alright, so we're going to do 30 more damage onto the Aegis Slash EX. And it's their turn. At least we have a Charon, but it might come a little too late. I do have 3 Chandelures in this deck, so it's got to be in there somewhere. They've got another energy, another skill energy on Bronzong. They will be able to retreat next turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and Charon 3 cards. Of course not. Of course not. Alright, Brokettes. This is a little bit frustrating. Let's just feed the Gengar EX for now. 80, I mean, we're just going to keep doing the Night Attack. Another 3 on the Aegis Slash EX, which brings it up to... We've got 160 damage on it, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We will be able to knock it out with Chandelure, assuming we even get it, although with my luck, we're not going to get that. There they go. Enough energies down on the Bronzong to retreat, which they will. Let's see who they go with. They go with the Aegis Slash EX. They're going to do Metal Links to transfer those energies right on over to Aegis Slash, bringing its attack up even higher. Oh, they're going to put it on Bronzong. Never mind. And there's the Slash Blast. 110 damage, more than enough to knock out the Gengar EX. Alright, so I'm just going to have to go with Lampent this time. So we need 16, 17, 18, 19, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. So just 5 damage counters on the Aegis Slash would knock it out. Let's put out Lampent. Alright, draw 3. It's not going to be a Chandelure, is it? Oh, finally Chandelure pops up. Finally it pops up. Where have you been the whole time? I've got rare candies up the ass. I've got Tyrannos. Jeez. Alright. Curse drop. That's fine. So we're going to put 1 on the Lugia. And then 5 on Aegis/EX for what should be the knockout. One more, 200, 210. That should be enough. There it is. All right, beautiful. What do we have? We've got a Mega Gengar EX and a Dimension Valley. Does me no good. I've got 11 cards left in the deck. It took us that long, 11 cards to get one Chandelure. Here's a Muscle Band on Lugia EX. Another energy on it. So there's plenty here to knock out Chandelure. Do they have a Lysander to drag out the Gengar EX? They've got Metal Links. They can shift that on over to Bronzong or the Aggron EX that we have down here. Arrow Ball for 160, and we knock out the Lugia EX. We bring that down with us. So Chandelure worked out for us a little bit. We end up pulling out a Little Litwick. They get one prize. We've got the Gengar EX out there. Let's see who they pull out. We've got plenty of energies. We've got a Gengar EX. How many have we lost already? That's not what I want. Could have used you earlier. We have lost one Gengar, so there should be one more Gengar somewhere in here. Let's see, what do we want to do first? Let's go ahead and draw 3. There's another Chandelure. We've got 1 Sky Retreat, Steel Headbutt, that's 50. I've got 50 hit points on this guy regardless. So I don't know how much good that's going to do. Alright, Brokettes, I'm going to take a risk here. Let's put down the Little Litwick so we can at least evolve it next turn. We've got Professor Light. I don't think there's any energies regardless. I just wanted to get rid of it. So less in our hand. We'll put a special energy on the Little Litwick. We've got an energy retrieval we could use, but instead, Mega Evolve it and get us a little bit more hit points on that end. We could always retreat if we need to. Onto Chandelure and try to knock out some of the other Pokemon. We need to knock out 2. And if anything, we could always count on the ability of Feigning Spell to see if we can somehow pull off a win here. I'm doubting it, but we shall see. The Metal Links, which helps it out a lot, should power up that Aggron EX some more. They can feed it 1 more, and then it'll be all set to go. Lunatones needs 3 to knock it out. So 3, 3, 6. It's possible, guys. 3 on Lunatone for the knockout, 3 on Machoke, and then we'd have 2 churns. We need 2 churns to win this. If they don't have a Pokemon Center Lady, and if they don't knock out one of our Pokemon, we can win this in 2 churns. Let's see what they end up doing. So they're going to feed the Landorus. Shout of Power, attach your basic energy from your discard right to one of your benched Pokemon. So that will power up the Aggron. They'll be good to go. There it is. Yeah, it's either that or 2 churns, or we're gone with the regular knockout on Aggron EX. So we've got 10 damage reach damage count on this Pokemon 60. We can knock out what we have out there right now, which is the Landorus, but we're just going to be knocked out next turn with the Aggron EX, because 60, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. What's the other one do? 6. You know what? Maybe we'll go for that. Maybe we can... Yes. Alright, so we'll use that. Chandelure. We will feed Chandelure. We're going to hold off on the Tyrannose. We don't need anything else. Alright, Brokettes. Phantom Gate. It's close. Raging Hammer 60 does 10 more damage. Yep. So that'll be the knockout on Landorus. And then next turn we'll be able to switch on over to Chandelure and knock out the Lunatone. That is the plan. Let's see if we can pull it off. We've got an Ace Trainer. That's useless. They ended up giving up. So maybe they knew that they couldn't knock out the Mega Gengar. I'm not sure, but they conceded the match with the Chandelure out there. That was it. So boom, we pulled it off, everyone. We pulled it off, Brokettes. We got a win on that one. With that, we can go into our collection and open up some booster packs. That's got our reverses rewards, points, lightning bolts, whatever those are, energy. All right, so collection. There it is. That was exciting. I did not think. After all those losses, we finally pulled one off. All right. So first, let's open up this reward chest. Uncommon. Let's see what we end up getting. Ooh, beautiful. Double Dragon Energy and 5 coins. We don't have a Dragon deck, but it can definitely be useful if we, in the future, want to use it for any, assuming they keep on printing these guys. All right, so we've got Breakpoint and we've got Breakthrough. Let's open up, I guess, 3 of each. Why not? So first, Breakthrough. That's the older set. Alright, so we've got a new one here, Panpour, Mischievous, a Cubone. Just the saddest card right there. Cubone lost its mother, and it's looking at a child with its mother and just remembering what it lost. That's awful. We've got Snorlax right here. Plump Body, any damage onto this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 30. Reverse Hollow Pikachu. Look at that. Kelly would love that card. So awesome. Alright, and what is the rare in this pack? Ends up being a Xerneas. I just saw that movie. It's on Netflix with Beyonce. Not the greatest. The good thing it's on Netflix, and we didn't see it in theaters, or there wasn't a theatrical release in the U.S. because it was not the greatest. All right, we've got a reserve ticket, Remoraid, sorry, Inkay, Starly, and a Parasect. One more from Breakthrough. All right, Teddiursa, regular Pikachu. We've got the Float Stone. How many of that? So that's our very first Float Stone. Awesome. Very useful. We've got a Wobbuffet with the beautiful artwork on it. Fisherman, put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. It's almost like the energy retrieval, except it is a supporter card, so you can only use 1 supporter per turn. I'll stick with the retrievals. And look at that Gengar. Check it out. Our first one. What is the difference to anyone that doesn't play as often? Compared to our Gengar EX, this one you do have to evolve. So you have to go through Ghastly, Haunter, and finally up to Gengar. When this one is knocked out, you don't lose 2 prizes to the knockout. You only lose the 1. You can rare candy up from Ghastly to Gengar, just like we do with Litwick up to Chandelure. We've got the Sinister Fog attack. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So why is that important? Because of Creepshow. So it might work out pretty well with Chandelure, who can just throw damage counters everywhere. If your opponent's active Pokemon has 3 or more damage counters on it, that Pokemon is knocked out. No matter how many hit points it has left, it will immediately knock it out with Creepshow. Very, very useful. If we end up pulling out some more Gengars, maybe I'll build a separate deck. I'll copy the one we have and see how this one does in comparison. Alright, so let's head on over to Breakpoint, which is the latest. The next one is Fates Collide, if I remember correctly, which will be out early May. That'll be the next set. So that one's got a Mega Alakazam. Can't wait to even just to collect it, because I love Alakazam. Alright, so we've got a Honedge from The Legend of Zelda, of course. We've got Sigilyph, Electabuzz, Reverse Hollow. And back when I used to play, Electabuzz was one of the best cards from that base set. And the Togekiss EX, Mighty Wind. You may attach an energy card from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon. Does 20 damage. Hurricane Wing for 50. Flip 4 coins. This attack does 50 times the number of heads. Fairy Pokemon are very strong right now. So we've got 2 more packs to open today. We've got a Clefairy. Alright, nothing new yet. Delinquent. We've got the Ferrothorn. Metal Claw does 40 damage. Spike Lash. This attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon for each colorless type in that Pokemon's retreat cost. Oh, okay, so for each energy in that Pokemon's retreat cost. And then we've got a Reverse Hollow Drapion. Alright, let's open up one more. Alright, what do we got here? Another Hone Edge. We've got the Special Energy, the Splash Energy Lapras. Errand Running, search your deck for a training card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward. What looks to be Misty right in the background of the Lapras card. I know Lapras is one of Kelly's favorite Pokemon also, so that's pretty awesome. Maybe I'll try to collect it in person and see if she wants to add it to her collection. Water Splash does 80 damage. Flip a coin of heads. This does 20 more damage. We've got the Luxio Reverse Hollow. And a Full Art Manaphy EX. Holy crap. Aqua Tube ability. Each of your Pokemon that has any water energy attached to it has no retreat cost. The Mineral Pump does 60 damage, heal 30 damage from each of your benched Pokemon. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful card. In person looks even better. Very sought after. It's number 116 of 122. Awesome, awesome, awesome pulls. Very, very cool. So there it is, Brocats. That is our show today for Let's Play Pokemon TCG Online. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at ReasonsI'mBroke. Don't have a Twitter, head on over to facebook.com/TheReasonsI'mBroke. You can also find the link to all of these at www.thereasonsi'mbroke.com. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe so we can hit that 300 mark, and we'll see you on the next one.